All right, good morning, traders. Don't fall asleep on me yet. I know I'm a couple of minutes, but we will be all right. Let's see, Carve. Oh man, this thing's still running. All right, real quick, let's go to Thinkorswim, see what we got going on over here. XELA popping up, be possible trade again. RIN, nothing there. Alright, so what is the play today? What is the play? GLAT. Positive data for cancer treatment. We'll put that on the watch list over here. ASLN. We look like here. Actually, I don't have that many low floats with volume this morning. Got some higher floats. That's interesting. PBI popping up. A little bit of ALF. What's the SPY doing? SPY's popping up. We got some PR up there. A lot of PR on the SPY, so we'll check that out later. Oxbar could get to moving. Don't have a lot of volume yet, but I think it's worth keeping on watch. Let's put it over there. And let's see what we got on this scanner. TBLT. You guys. Smash, yeah, there you go. Just rage and smash that like button with your forehead. Just give it a headbutt. Just whack. That's what I'm talking about, Elvis. You are the man. All right, I guess we'll put TBLT on here too, since that seems to actually look pretty decent. GALT. Oh, that's that. Okay, do we got GLA? Oh, I think I put GLT. It was GALT. And then we got XELA. I think we got ASLN. Maybe we don't. ASLN. That's decently low float. BTU, energy stock. Any's worth keeping an eye on. It's already popped. Moving from what, 325 to 370. Verb getting a small climb up. Alright, let's go through this list, see what we got going on here. There we go. I can see this chart a little bit better. So we're just popping above the 200, some room at 145. XCLA has crossed over the EMAs here on the 5 minute, so this is a possible play. I want to wait and see. 320. There's a lot of support in here. I'll start with the 5 minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna start building a position yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait before I do all that. GLT still selling off. Carve is so high up. If it breaks 40 though, it could run to 50. ASLM looking pretty good. So we got some volume on Dare. Dare not doing anything. Newegg doing its thing. Any consolidating. Ox bar slowly creeping. I am going to start building a position on Ox bar here. So I'm in at what? 321. Yeah, LSM looks pretty good too. It's a little bit higher float. It's the only thing I don't like about it. SGOC. Getting a crossover on this. Let's put this on the watch list. This all of a sudden started popping up. Volume coming into it. So I got 337. Break at 350. This could start moving. That 20-day just crossed on the 5 minute. Yeah, it's got room with the 4. I'm adding 20 more here. And let's see if this can get to 4 real quick. I'm not exactly sure when Powell's going to speak. Here we go. We're starting to push a little bit. That's my average, 347. I like that average. That's good. Oh, here we go. Let's test. Let's see if we can break 4. If we don't break 4, I'm locking it out. Let me go to the 1 minute so I can see closely. Yeah, we're a little ways off there. A little pullback there. Looking good. Getting a bounce off of 350. Let's see if we can test 4 one more time. We test 4 one more time, which we didn't quite test it last time. We didn't quite get to it. So, looking forward to still test here on this candle or the next. And just crossed over on the 5 minute as well. It is possible. It is possible, Elvis. Could very easily be a sketchy week next week. We're going to hold up 350. 350 starting to crack a little bit. Yeah, that's the thing. You can always get back in. As long as we hold the 20-day moving average here on this, we're good. See, carved down to 35. Carve a minute. I'm at 10 to this position here. That bring my cost down to 344. Ooh, ASN looks real good on the 1 minute. I'm actually going to start building a position on this. It's starting to move. Come back down to that 20-day. All right, 20 more. See, SGLC starting to. Actually, SGLC doesn't look that bad. Only at 344. Still holding that 20-day. SGLC needs to come back up and it keeps dipping. It's going to be done. I'm starting to get to cross on the 15-minute though. I don't like that. I don't like that hammer candle, that push down there. A lot of resistance at 350. Tough Built Industries eyes over 3 months high on sales range. GALT looks interesting. That's the positive data one, but we haven't been seeing news run. See, XALA is okay. Nothing there. Carve still holding up that 35. Going on Carve, going 10 shares like I did yesterday. What I'm in at 37. It's a little higher than I would like, but Carve starting to push up a little bit. ASLN starting to push a little bit. Carve can break 40, and we could easily see 50 out of it. Well, that's a good thing. If you haven't lost any money yet today, that's better than losing money. I mean, it's not looking great, but it's Friday, so I kind of expected that. But I still think we may get some moves here. But that's why I'm going light and leaving some funds left. I mean, I'm on 4 different trades, but I'm only in what 120 shares worth of stock. So I'm going to add if we start breaking 40. You didn't take the trade, huh? How's SOGC looking? On the 5 minutes, still above all EMAs. Crack at $3 though, that'll be done. Let's see, Carve coming back down. At 37. Now this candle we want to see get back above. We want to see it pretty much push 40, and this would be a nice little U shape. If this candle starts dropping below this green candle, then this is probably going to sell off. So we do want to be aware of that. Car is trying to hold that 50-day on the 1 minute. See, let's hop over to Oxbar because Oxbar is starting to climb a little bit. Car still trying to hold up here. Got 50 of this. I'm putting a stop loss in on this. Right under $2 in case it cracks. Or under $3, I'm sorry. So Let's drop it a little bit lower. There we go. Well, let's see, CARV coming back down, back to that 35. I'm tempted to add another 10 at this 35, but I'm worried it's going to drop. CARV is taking too long to consolidate. C-pop. A quick pop there, nothing on that. PBI still slowly climbing. It's a dividend stock too. SGLC actually doesn't look bad. Give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. You get bored. Can't be getting bored. This is stream trading. Yeah, this is CARV is very close to cracking. I think I may be about to get out if it doesn't start popping up, because it's struggling. It's actually on this 1 minute looks like a head and shoulders pattern. Maybe not there. ASLN up a little bit, Oxbar up a little bit. Oxbar pulling back there. I'm gonna let that do its thing for a second. Alright, if this starts coming back up over 37, I think I'm going to add. ASLN, triple top. Where are you seeing a triple top out on ASLN? It looks good. Looks like it's climbing. Alright, if CARV doesn't push up on this 5 minute candle, it's got 3 minutes to do it, but if it doesn't push up above this red candle, it's going to continue to sell off. We got this. Where's the drawings on here? Here we go. We got this little downtrend that could easily lead to a sell-off. We are above the 20-day on the 5 minutes, so that's a good sign. See, all my plays are turning green now except for Carve. What are you gonna do, Carve? What are you gonna do? Carve's starting to creep back up a little bit. Carve might get going again here. Yeah, I'm adding 10. What? Oh, no, place. Oh, yeah, that. Don't do that again. Don't do the dumb stuff again. Yeah, I'm going to add that 10. There we go. So I got 20 of Carve now. I'm looking for this to break 40. If it can break 40, it can really get going. If it can't, then we're going to have some issues. I might have should have waited for this candle to close. But we'll see. What we got? Yeah, this 5-minute candle's fixing to close, so. Sim up some on SGOC, starting to climb there. And got a little fake push on that candle. Carve is struggling. SGOC still climbing nicely. Oxbar just barely creeping around. ASLN climbing nicely. So the only thing we gotta worry about right now is Carve. Okay, so we got an indecision here on the 5-minute. If this candle closes red, sell off is coming. Yeah, it's starting to crack the 50-day a little bit on the 5-minute. There's buyers trying to come in there. Still bullish on the 15-minute. We're above all EMAs. And above all the EMAs on the 5-minute. Any news on SGOC? I don't. Maybe? Nope, no news on SGOC. Just getting a nice little climb so far today. If we get rejected at the 20-day again, This is where we got rejected on this last candle. We're going to see a sell-off. This is very close to dropping or starting to make its move back up, but it needs to do something here soon. SGLC back down a little bit. What am I in at? 344. I might add 10 at 334 since it's making a nice little move. See if we can continue that move. Carve, what are you gonna do? You see Carve back over 37 in the next few minutes. I don't want to see that. We're very, very close to cracking on Carve. 35.50 keeps trying to hold as support, but it keeps cracking. TBLT was looking pretty decent. I mean, it's a possible play for sure. It's above the 200-day moving average too, which is nice. Oh, let's see. We're starting to come back up to 37 here. We've broken that trend line. If we can get over 37. Yeah, we haven't broke the trend line yet. It's riding right across there, so we need to see a break at 37 here. See Carve over 37. Let's see if we're gonna starting to pop a little bit on Carve. Let's see if it gets up to that 40. What you got, Carve? Let's see 37 continue to hold up. How's SGLC doing? Ooh, SGLC is building at that 350 area. So we got rejected there. What are you gonna do, Carve? What are you gonna do? Okay, indecision there on the 1 minute above the 50. If this candle starts going green like it is, if it stays going green, we should see it start to push up. Yeah, actually, we're looking pretty decent on Carve at the moment on the 5 minute. Move that. Let's take a look at SGLC, what it's doing. Yeah, so still, this is what's going on with SGS. SGOC. Got this little triangle of consolidation forming here. Right like that. And then the bottom right like that. So we're looking for a triangle breakout on SGLC. What are you gonna do here, Carve? You're making me not feel good about this trade. Keep almost popping and then you stop. Actually, on the 1 minute, you can see it. You can see a pretty clear downtrend. So that 5 minute downtrend. Car is getting real weak. We'll put a stop loss on Carve. Let's see where do I want to put the stop at. For now, let's just put it at. Put it at 34. 93. Yeah, that way I try to blow that 35. Oh, SGLC is starting to break out of this triangle. Very nice. I got 60 shares of this, so if it can get going. see. No, that's not what I want. What's going on with these charts? It's got room at the 421. That $4 is tough resistance. That's kind of what it's leading up to, it looks like. Well, y'all talking a lot of stuff in the chat. I can't get to you right now. I have to go back through in a minute. In a few minutes after I get out of some of these trades, but trying to keep an eye on 4 trades at once. It's very tricky. See, GALT, is that still running? No, it's not doing anything. DIDI, let's see what we got. Ooh. Ew. What happened on that? Okay, that was just a little glitch. I was about to say. that was horrifying looking. That's a big red candle all the way down to 0. I was gonna say, I've never seen that before in one candle. Give me just another second, guys. DB bear, Daniel B. better not show his face around here. We're a channel of learning doctors here. We ain't got time for his shenanigans. If Carve does not start pushing back up to 38 soon, I'm getting out. It is being very, very schnitzy. See, Oxbar, what are you doing? You're just slowly climbing, so we'll let you do your thing. That's looking good for the possible push up to 4. Carve is trying to come back up to 37. Carve hanging in there. See if we get back over 37 here. TLBT is still climbing a little bit. Oh, Carve getting back over 37. What you got, Carve? Are we going to get frisky? You going to try to test 40? No, not yet. GLT, nothing there. See, so SGLC trying to break 375. It is breaking. take that stop loss out and get ready to see if this is going to break $4. No reason it shouldn't get back up there. Let's see what. Yeah, Carve, more selling pressure keeping it down. I don't know if this is going to break up or not. It's really struggling to try to get back up. We are moving. We are moving nicely on SGOC. What you got? What you got? We're gonna break 4 and go on a big old run once SGOC's float again. 100 million, so it's not even that big of a float. So I don't know how crazy it's gonna get. Alright, SGOC is still trying to consolidate a little bit. We'll keep an eye on it for a second. See if it can break out. If it can get back up to 4, it's just kind of hanging out in that 365 area again. Let me look at Carve on a 15. Yeah, on a 15, this looks real ugly on Carve. If it does not, it's got to start pushing up over 37 and 38, start testing 40 again. It's taking a very long time to do that, and that is a problem. They need to get this U-shape formed, and if it just keeps petering out every time it starts pushing up, then that's going to slow the progress down. SGOC starting to come back down a little bit. We should have support at 350. Well, let's see. Carve starting to creep up again. Trying again to get back over 37. Here we go. Starting to get a little buying back in here. Okay, testing 38. Oh, here we go. Let's cancel this order. Let's get ready for Carve. See if it can test 40. Gotta get that break over 38 if we're gonna test 40. Don't get smashed back down. Real quick pop of the SGOC. At 342 on SGOC. So I'm gonna put a stop in on SGOC. And we'll put it at because it didn't make another high, and if it's got to come up right now to try to test that $4. Yeah, I'm gonna put a stop in there. $3.48. I got what, 60 shares of that? Okay. So look on the 5-minute before I put this stop in. Yeah, I'm putting a stop in. I'm going to guarantee my profits on this. It may not be much, but it'll be something. That is an ugly candle on Carve, getting pushed all the way back down to this 36.5 area. Need to see this push back up. This may sell off. It keeps doing this, these quick pushes up and then getting pushed right back down. It's not good. A lot of selling pressure above it. Can't stop choking, coughing. It's not pleasant. I don't know why I'm coughing. And I don't have the bug, as HH Trader says, so I don't want to hear anybody shit about it. Roscoe, the dogs are asleep where they should be. Everything balanced as it should be. Go to sleep on you, Carve, if you don't hurry up and do something. You're acting like you want to do something so bad and you're just like, Let's see, Oxbar. Hold Oxbar a little bit longer, I reckon. I have the Delta variant. Oh god, man, you've been watching too much CNN. That's all they talk about is the Delta variant. They don't got Trump to talk about it anymore, so they're like, Delta variant, Delta variant, Delta variant. Be scared, be afraid, don't go out your house, stay home. The whole world's gonna end if you don't wear a mask. God, we need to put a mask on the entire globe. We need to put it around the entire globe. Just one big giant mask. Tell Elon to attach it to the back of the spaceship like a parachute and just take it, wrap it around. That's okay. I'm in 4 different stocks right now. And, I'm going to miss some other stocks. I'll miss them. I'm not concerned about missing anything. I am right where I want to be right now. Let's see, what I just get stopped out on? I got stopped out on SGOC. Yeah, so that should have been, you can see it's green on the little dashes, so that is a little bit of profit, whatever that was. Probably a couple dollars, nothing much. GLT selling off, though. Yeah, you're right. Fake news does put money in your pocket. That is true. If you realize it's fake news and you know how to profit off of it. It's all about the money trail, though. Just because I'm talking crazy about masks doesn't mean I won't talk crazy about other stuff too on the other sides. I talk crazy about all sides. So if you got offended by the mask comment, I'm sorry that your knees are so weak that you need to be held up by somebody with puppet strings attached to your back. Cecilia, man, I told you, do what you were doing that was working. Whatever you was doing that was working, go back to that. Stop experimenting for now. If you're not comfortable with the experimenting, go back to that and just scale your position sizes up slowly. You're offended and butthurt, Elvis? Well, be careful with your butthole, Elvis, because last time you had butt problems, you didn't make it out. So, how are you asking me how much money I'm up today? It takes patience, guys. Sometimes the market's patient. It's like I say all the time. It's not a get rich scheme. It takes patience. It takes patience in the long run, learning it and all of that, and also takes patience when you're in stock positions. I mean, you can scalp and be in and out really quick if you want something like that. But I don't like this little. That's alright on the 1 minute. I don't like it on the 5 minute though. The way ASL looks on the 5 minute. Was this one of them Asian ADRs? Okay, I'm gonna keep holding that then, because them Asian ADRs be getting hot sometimes here lately. Oh, there's Daniel B. He had to. I knew he was going to show his face today. It's a Friday. He can't go 2 days over the weekend without saying something to me, so he's got to get his dopamine fix. It is boring today. We're not seeing any like crazy rips or anything yet. And we may not. It's Friday, It's Friday. You never know. Fridays are always wonky. Like I said before, swing traders, long-term investors in a shaky market, they're definitely not going to want to hold over the weekend. They normally don't like holding over the weekend anyway. We're just barely slowly climbing with this. Let's carve. I'm gonna put a stop loss back in there just in case. Let's see. Right there. Yeah, look good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a quick little eye breather. Let my eyes breathe. My eyes have went smell blind, and they need to They need to breathe, whatever that means. Yeah, Carve hit 42. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm in it now, because it's been holding up this 35 area, and if it can break 40, it could go nuts. But there's a lot of selling pressure. A lot of selling pressure. It's really struggling. But I'll be right back. All right. Chris Game Boss, do I hold stocks? Yes, I hold stocks long term when the market does not look like it's going to drop out the bottom and looks horrifying. I am currently not holding any stocks besides the ones you guys see right now on the screen. I don't have any other stocks. I'm waiting for this pullback in the market. And I may be waiting, I may wait too long and it may never ever drop or whatever, man. Who knows? You know, it's crazy out here. All right, we're starting to get a little bit upward momentum towards 40, so I'm going to cancel that stop loss again. Let's see if we can break 40. Still struggling. Still struggling to stay over 38. Let's see, what do we got? We got 4 minutes on this candle. See, real quick, I'm going to pop over to ASLN. ASLN, not doing too much when I'm in at 364. I'll hold it for a little bit longer. But just because I'm not holding any stocks long term doesn't mean that anybody else shouldn't. I just really think that the market is going to have a pretty big pullback when it finally does. When everything hits the fan, there's a lot of stuff that's going to come to fruition. Now, listening to somebody yesterday who made a couple of good points about stuff the Feds could try to do, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think the Feds can do anything. So let's see here. We're going to start breaking. I'm going to get ready to lock out in case it doesn't break 40 here. In fact, let's go to a 1 minute chart. We're right there at 40. Getting rejected on the first try. So we can take that trend line out. That trend line's gone. Got a little indecision candle there, but this is on the 1 minute, so it's not as strong if it was on the 5 minute. There's the dog. There he is. He's awake now. He's yelling at me to get the hell out of this, lock in this profit. See, I told you. He's sitting there barking at me. Get the hell out of this, lock in this profit. It didn't break 40. Just take it. Just take the 36 on a Friday. Just do it. Right, Sam? Is that what you're saying? Take his profit because it's starting to come back down? Huh? Yep, there he goes. Yep, okay. Yep, there it is. Alright. He's still yelling at me. Do it. Take that damn profit, boy. Take it. You don't tell me what to do, dog. My life. I do what I want. Talking trash to me, a crazy little mutt. Oh, he's getting real mad now. And he's like, why ain't you locked it out yet? See, I'm not the guru, Daniel B. It's my dog. My dog is the stock trading guru. I'm just the face of the operation. While I'm off of YouTube, he's sitting there on 5 different laptops trading like a madman. Mad Dog 2020. See who gets that reference. And it better not be you, you little 10-year-old. If you get that Mad Dog 2020 reference, we're gonna have a talk. Oh boy, I did not realize I was still in that stop loss thing. That's a good thing I realized it just now, because this thing would have turned back around on me. I'd have been quite sad trying to get out of it and having my stupidity moment. Damn, I thought we were going to test at least one more time. We just hit 40 once. So if we hold the 20-day here or not. Let me look at this on the 15-minute. Let's look back here. How we looking on this? We got a nice U shape on the 15 if it can continue. We do have the support of the highs of yesterday. Yeah, we may try to get this break. It may try to break 40 again. It may try to, or it may actually break 40 is what I'm trying to say. If it comes up to 40 again and doesn't break, I am getting out. I'm going to lock it out because it's like, if it's at 40, it's like a $60 gain. So I'm getting a little too greedy holding here. Sambo was right. When Sam starts barking, that's when it's time to really think about life. You know, you just gotta figure things out. Meditation, tea. Got a minute for this 5-minute candle to close. We do want it to close above 38. 20 days right at 37 something. I mean, are you trading on a black and white chart, Daniel B? What do you mean? You got green and red colors on your chart too. What are you talking about? You don't have the candlesticks? Are you trading just purely with a buy and sell box? What are you talking about, man? Everybody who's got any chart is going to have different colors on it. That's how we tell things apart. God, if you're gonna diss, man, you gotta at least make it make sense. Your jokes are so bad. It hurts my soul to even hear them. It's like, ugh. Yeah, so a little crack there. I'm gonna get him on. Now we may be starting to sell off now. Whoa, yeah, starting to get a big crack. So failed breakout there. Only testing that 40 once. We go into a 1 minute because I'm very close to hopping out. 35 support can't hold up here. Ooh, big drop. Big drop. Trying to give it half a second to see if it's going to come back up over 35. Just trying to hold 35. I'm very close to getting out though. We need to stop testing this 35 support or it will crack. And it will crack fast. Needs to get back over 36 like right now. bunch of buyers at 35 trying to hold it up. At 1 minute, we're getting rejected off that 100-day on the 1 minute chart. That's not a good sign. So we got to get back over 36. 20 just crossed the 50. We're starting to go pretty bearish. Needs to get a quick pop up. Yep, I made a big mistake not locking out that profit when I was on that $40 test. That was my price target, and I did not stick to it. Got greedy looking for another for a second $40 test, and it just did not get there. And I should have really sold after this big red indecision candle. This thing's got like 5 seconds to pop back up or I'm getting out. Trying to hold up that 20-day on the 15. Or on the 5 minute, actually, I should say. Putting a stop loss back in at 34.98 in case it starts cracking again, because it cracked so fast last time, that big drop. I don't want to take a huge loss on this, but I'm going to try to give it a chance to come back up, because it is attempting to. Let's see what else we got going on. We're waiting on that ASLN. So we got 40 shares of that. So we'll throw a stop loss in there right at, what am I in at? 364. 350 holding up as support. So we'll throw a stop loss in there at 349. Then Oxbar, not really doing much. At the moment. More than likely, Carve is going to drop. Yeah, I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, I just got stopped out there, so I don't know what that loss was. Probably about a $40 loss. I hate it when my dog's right. That's alright. See if I can figure out. Let's see if I can add the P&L or the. I got the P&L. So what is it I need to show on here to show the. So what does that say? Tell me a little bit more about that. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I don't have to pull my account number up so you guys can see my account number and hack into my system. So $38 loss there. SGOC $1.41 win. An ASLN and Oxbar. I'm still in both of those. I'm down on. Let's take a look at ASLN. Oh yeah, put that stop loss in for it, so it's fine. I'll just let it sit there. Oxbar, little volume. SQGB. This was the other one that was running earlier. Only 1 million shares. Yee, I'm gonna take a shot on this guy. Only 1 million shares, you say? Is that what you're telling me? Let me look at that. Let me look at all the charts here. Starting to come back up. Going. Ah, I did that damn thing again. Gotta forget. I gotta remember. Get in there. So what I get filled at. Let me add this on the list so I can see where I'm filled at and all that. SQBG. Filled at 1712. I want to add 10 more if I can. Actually, I don't have any settled cash to trade, so I'm just gonna. Thought I had a little bit more than that. I miscalculated, but that's okay. Yeah, Carve's still cracking. This is the only thing that's moving up. So I could easily see this continue to move up today, possibly. It is Friday, so volume is getting a little lighter, it feels like. Let's see, what's the SPY at? The 434. It's probably just going sideways. That's what it was earlier. Yeah, Sam was right. Yeah, DB is trying his best to trash talk me today, isn't he? Need to see 16 hold. This thing just starting to give up too. Everything giving up right here. There's this little downtrend I'm trying to draw, but basically it needs to break 17 to break the downtrend. Let me check something here. You gotta listen to Sam, man. My dog knows what's up. He knows. He knows all the things. Keep an eye on this, because this is only a million in float. This thing could drop very, very fast, just like Carve did. So 1550. I'm actually going to put a stop loss. Let's see, have we been under 1550 at all? 1543. Across there, 1557. See, I'm going to put a stop in here, like, let's see, I'm in at what, 17? What do I want to do here? 10:57 it was, well, 10:47 it was halted, and then at 10:57 it unhalted. But that's Eastern time on my screen, so I don't know what your time is. Is anything else happening right now? Let's see. CCXI. That one's been slowly moving up, kind of like a dead cat bounce a little bit. Now, C-pop. Yeah, most everything's selling off at the moment. So that's the downtrend line we've got to break. We've got to break over 17 for this to try to push up again. Yeah, Carve cracking everything. Just failing. Failed that $40 break, and that was all she wrote. you wonder what this purple line is, this is the 200-day SMA after Hal and I and John's conversation about indicators and stuff. I put it on this 15-minute chart just to kind of see what it does, because I don't use SMAs, but actually it's holding up as some support. As far as the EMAs, we do have the 20 starting to cross. I don't know. Maybe time to call it a day and see if there's anything at Power Hour. Newegg actually looking a little interesting, holding up $50. ANY also looks okay. Looks like it could be a possible play if it can curl back up. I think we may be about to drop here on SQBG. Yeah, they're starting to come down. What's VXRT doing? VXRT, not a lot of volume on it, but could be a possible play coming soon. All right. Sam the dog, live trader, yeah. No, he's too crazy for a simple name like that. You gotta call him Sambo or Rambo Sambo. He's one of those alligator boot wearing traders. Daniel B, your input is useless. What now? Oh, do something. Do something. Come with a better joke, man. Your jokes are so terrible. You're making me cringe. You're making me cringe. Because your jokes are terrible. Like, look, I'm look at all this you have to work with for jokes. Like, I literally have a stupid hair floof that's trying to hide my baldness, and you're over here, indicators are useless. Come on, man. Come on. You can do better than that. If you're going to insult me so I have something to laugh about. God. Of course Elvis is in gold. What are you talking about? Elvis is all about gold and silver. His name's Elvis. What do you think? There's golden shades. Has a golden toilet. Yeah, I'm in SQBG right now. I got in at 17. I was looking for it to start coming back up because it had this indecision candle on the 5 minute and then this nice green following candle, but it just didn't. That's my phone, by the way. Don't anybody get any wrong ideas. But yeah, it's not looking great at the moment. The only thing that it's got going for is 15. It should be strong support, and the 20-day is right there at 15. So as long as it can hold 15, it's good. I've only got 10 shares, so I'm thinking about just putting a stop loss under 15, risk about $20 on it to see if it can run later in the day. Because there's not really anything else going on. Yeah, why would you ask somebody who's talking about gold and silver if they're in something totally different? Like, why would you ask if they're in GLD? Because there's a stock that's GOLD, which is gold. So let me look at swim and look at this. Well, first I'm gonna go ahead and put this stop loss in on this. I'll risk the $20 for this possibly to rip later because it's only 1 million in shares. That's the only reason why I want to stay in this. Is it's so low float. If buying comes into this thing could go nuts. It's done it before. It went from where did it go from 10 there all the way up to 25. I mean, it is up already today. It's ran from 11 to 18, so it's already had a $17 move, but pulling back so far and holding half of its gains. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm willing to risk 20 more bucks here on Friday for it. My own stupidity, I should be up in the profit today. See, I'm down like 66 right now. Why am I down 66? How are you coming up with that number? 38, 40, 51. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, 66? No, it's fine. I mean, I made 140 yesterday. I hate to give back this much gains, but it is what it is. If that's how I finish the day off, it's still not over. I got 3 positions left still. Although 2 of them are looking a little sketchy. Let's see. That's a head and shoulders pattern on Ox bar. Shoulder, head, shoulder. It's trying to hold. Trying to hold that 200 day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a stop loss in on this one too. We'll put it at 298. Hey, I didn't say change that. My nose. Okay, so we got that guy in there. Okay, I didn't put my sell yet on this one. Let's see, did I put a sell on ASLN? Yeah, I got the sell on ASLN. ASLN not looking terrible. See, right now the issue is, well, actually we're getting a 20-day crossover on the 15-minute chart here. 20 just now crossing all the EMAs. So this guy could start moving again. Oh, PRVB. Let me take a look at that for Shauna real quick. Let me go ahead and put this stop loss in on this guy as well. And I have my stop losses in. I don't want to take any unnecessary losses. But yeah, I'm going to put it right below 15. 14.95. Let's do that. Alright, how's that look? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, there I got stops in everything in case things start turning around drastically. PRVB. Got a nice slow build up. Above all EMAs, 20 day just crossed. Oh, no, it's not above all EMAs. The 200 days right here on the 15 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. So on the 5 minute, here's the problem. You have all on the daily chart. Let me shrink this or just bring this up. On the daily chart, this thing has been downtrending for a while, since the beginning of 2021, and it just gapped down. Now we do have a little U shape here, and if this can break, what is it at currently? If it can break 650, it's got room up to 7. But on the daily chart, it is very bearish. And the difference, that's why I like all the stocks I'm in right now, above all EMAs. You can see it on the daily. Every single one of them. Well, not SQGB, but... Well, actually, right now, it is above all EMAs, but the EMAs are not where I'd like them to be. That's why I'm a little skeptical, but like I said, this thing's so low float. And then Oxbar 2, you can see above all EMAs on the daily. So that's normally what I'm looking for. Is kind of that type of bullishness. And PRVB, well, it could continue to climb. There's just a lot of resistance. You got it at 7 and you got it at 8. It's been slowly uptrending though since it dropped. I mean, it's a possible play. I don't know if it's going to do much more today or not. Let me see how many. Oh no, I can't see it on there. Carve is holding 50 days so far on the 5 minute. So I don't know on PRVB. It's hard to say. With it being that bearish, this could be part of a dead cat bounce. There's no news on it or anything. It's just getting bought up because it was so low. Had that big gap down, but just running into a lot of resistance. That's the only problem I see. But it could be a possible play. Why is that showing a red and a green dash there? I didn't get it in PBLT. That's weird. I mean, it could come back up, but the odds of it, like how far it can come back up, is the problem. Here, let me pull it up on Thinkorswim and show you a little bit closer. I still haven't decided yet if I want to switch fully to Street Smart Edge or not. still kind of miss Thinkorswim. I mean, it could come up, but you want to, like, it's not going to jump up today or spike today more than likely. Let me see what the float is. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. So 63 million shares. It's not terrible. Got to break this downtrend, though. You're in a massive downtrend. But you're going to run into resistance right where it's at. As you can see from those candles there. It's exactly where it's getting held up at. This previous support is holding up as new resistance. And then you're below the 20, so you could push up to the 20 possibly. You could see it magnet kind of rubber band back to the 20 in a couple, maybe next week. I don't think today is a... How much volume is it? Oh yeah, this only has for a day trade today. No, you don't want to touch this. It's only got 400,000 in volume, and it's already this late in the day. More than likely. Did just hit that low a year, though. We've seen several stocks rip on the low a year. I don't think this would break out today. There's so much resistance ahead of it. Yeah, there's resistance at 7. And there's resistance at 650 it got held up at. It may be a play for next week. I like it more next week than I do today, to be honest. Ah! What is that? Golly. That is the craziest looking chart I've ever seen. That hurt my eyeballs. Ah, there it is again. Get out of here. So mine just got stopped out on SGOC. Did I get stopped out on it? Oh no, SGOC is the one that I got out of. It's SQBG that I'm in. No. Oh, let's see what's going on. Okay, there we go. It's like that chart did not look right. Still stunned by that crazy. Yes, ALSN is more than likely. Well, I don't know. I don't know on that one. I don't know what that one's going to do yet. Newegg still trying to hold 50. Just pop back over to the SPY real quick. Oh, the SPY is climbing. SPY hit another new high. How about that? There's a new IPO. Sold off, but that could be one to keep on watch for the next couple of days. Or next week, actually, I would say. Nothing going on there either. Alright. Well, Daniel B., that used to be true. That I would agree with you on that, except for you have a whole millions of people who call themselves apes who love to buy rotten apples from people at higher prices. So, yeah, Carve is a rotten apple, I would say, and Carve is $33 right now. So did you not trade Carve, Daniel B? Because if you traded Carve, then you just made a big hypocritical statement. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. It's not like it used to be in the stock market, buddy. Not like back in our day, a couple 3 4 years ago. It used to be you gotta look for the decent plays in the trash can, and now it's just look for plays where crazy people are at. They'll push it up. TD Ameritrade, yeah, eh, I want to agree with you that it's the best broker, but well, technically TD doesn't own TOS anymore. Charles Schwab does. Um, the charting is certainly better on Thinkorswim, I think. But I think TradingView's charting is better than Thinkorswim's charting. I don't know. I'm still back and forth between them. I'm like, that's why I'm trading with both. I'm trying to decide because I like a lot of what Street Smart Edge has, and I may just keep continuing trading on both of them. Because this screener right here mixed with these Thinkorswim screeners and scanners that I have, I'm not really missing anything. Before, with just Thinkorswim with the scanners I had, I would miss some things. But with both of these scanners, I can see what's going on. And here's the cool thing. If you right click on, how do I do it? Is that it? It's a way to pop this thing out. There we go. All right, so I could always just do like this when I'm trading on Thinkorswim and pop the screener out from Street Smart Edge and have it up on my computer, since you can pop screens out on Street Smart. That's another thing I'm kind of thinking about doing. Because I could have this scanner over here. The only problem is if I click on something, it goes away, so then I got to click it back up. But I guess that wouldn't be bad for a screener. I don't know. I'll figure it out what I'm going to do. I'm a crazy person, so it'll take me a while. Yeah, that's the thing with TD. It takes a bit more. Like it takes a bit more to set up than a lot of other platforms, and there's a lot of complicatedness, I would say, with some of it. But once you learn it, it's pretty easy. But I like to buy and sell market buttons better than I like these tiny ones on Street Smart Edge. I don't know. Maybe I should do a comparison video. Maybe that's what I should do. That's a good idea, Ben. Why don't you write that down? I think I will. I'm gonna do a TD. Maybe H&H Trader and I'll do that video together, since he likes Street Smart Edge better than Thinkorswim. So we'll give the stream about 10 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna get to work on getting some content out for you guys this weekend. I got the Weeble set up video re-recorded. If you're a Webull user. But yeah, I don't know if I said it. How much did I buy of this? I only bought 10 shares of it. It's Friday, you know, it's a little wonky. We don't get too crazy. That's right. Let's go. I'm up on D-Nut. I'm up $1.46 on Krispy Kreme D-Nut on my one share. I'm holding. Oh, God. SNTG. What are you asking me about it? Are you asking me if it's a good day trade? Okay. You must be asking me if it's a good day trade because this is an IPO. I don't know. Let's see here. SNTG has no volume. What? It's halted. Oh, prices IPO. Oh God, they priced this. They priced this IPO at $5 a share. Why the hell is it at $50? That's way too high. Oh, let's go. Let's go to Thinkorswim real quick and take a look at this, cause where am I at? What am I looking at? SNTG. Got down to 33. Yeah, see, the IPO was priced at $5 a share. So why did it come out all the way up at $40 a share? That makes me nervous. There's my Krispy Kreme donut share. Keep Krispy Kreme on watch. You know them Reddit apes. They probably like donuts a lot. It's starting to make a big U shape back up to $20. So we could see Krispy Kreme next week. Maybe have a little breakout. What is it? SNTG. It is trying to come up right now. And it is. Did I look at that float? SNTG. It says up 780%. That's crazy talk. Well, it doesn't even say the float. Well, maybe let's see what the share. How many? Let me see. Public offering of 4 million ordinary shares at $5 per share. Yeah, I don't know. That if it's supposed to come out at $5 and it's 10 times the price it's supposed to be without really anything going on, I don't know. I'd be very cautious on it. That's really sketchy, to be honest. Like super sketchy. See, I get stopped out on Oxbar. Yeah, I got stopped out on Oxbar. Why isn't it showing it? Now TBLT possibly could get a bounce off of $1. It's coming down to $1. See, last time it came to $1, it bounced. So that is a possibility there. Why is Oxbar not showing up? So how are we looking on SBQ? So SQBG still slowly climbing. Don't know what this is gonna do. So all I've got is SQBG and ASLN left. And I'm just going to hold them and see if they get stopped out or not. Keep an eye on them today for a little while. Let's see, carve down to 30. Could see a... Yeah, we could see a bounce off of 30 here on carve. But it is selling off, so it may not be a big bounce. Could just be a couple dollar bounce or something. PXY still slowly climbing up. Hard as is that wood IPO. See, this one was priced at $4 a share, and it's at $5.40. That makes a lot more sense than SNTG. That makes a lot more sense. It must have been a typo, man. It had to have been a typo, surely. Maybe they meant $50 per share. That just doesn't make any sense. XCLE slowly climbing up. Possible test to 3. BCTX slowly climbing as well. It's that crazy stock again. SGOC. Oh man, is that the one I'm out of? Yeah, SGOC is the one I locked $1 out on. Oh, sadness. SGLC breaking out here later in the day. Nice rip on SGLC. I didn't even realize it was ripping again. Oh well. When you want the facts, you go to TD Ameritrade. I don't know. I may end up sticking with TD. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'll probably do a comparison, what I like about them both, and think about it. But, alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. I will let you know how everything goes in the last strip episode tonight. There will be multiple videos coming out this weekend, so be on the lookout for those. And we will be back Monday, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a holiday Monday that I don't know about. But we'll be back Monday for some more live stream trading. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there until next time, and have a great weekend. relax a little, study a little, don't push yourselves too hard. Come back with a fresh, clear mind for next week's trading. Until next time.